Sorry about that. Yes, Fambulem. We don't come back with another episode of Politics and Economics. Happy Ramadan to your brothers and sisters. Then they celebrate. When a Muslim, they celebrate the Ramadan. As soon as see myself in me a Muslim attire, who just got fast, and I just sort of think, say, you know what, our obligation to my country. So we get boku news them way. I think say nice for we still come and then share what we get for the country. So for the people them way had they forced them this for join this platform, I want to say una welcome to the VOS television. I will say VOS network, television and radio. And for una way una don't they come to this platform where I can always say me extended family members. I want to say una safe, una welcome again to una favorite show, VOS Politics and Economics. And yeah, a big let we share because the thing that we want to talk about tonight, a baby thing them. A baby topics them. So it's nice for we get as many people them as possible for share. So for the people them we na them first time this la address on back. My name na Abdul Karim Kagbo. I'm based in Canada and I'm a profession, I'm an economist, practicing economist, and that's na in the help for put food na my family table. So famble them again this na fast month. So I go still work on my New Year's resolution for keep the show for about 2 hours. So let's dive right in. In terms of what thing we want for let the topic be tonight from Bulem. The thing we the way how we craft the message tonight. Now for say President Bio he won against military coup. And give the soldiers them, he announce, say the soldier man them, then will get 25% pay raise. But with that, we fumble them. The same country, you get people them we work for the government, Sierratel workers them. We they say for about 23 months, they not pay them. What irony. So it means Salona would they pick and choose, would that forget pay? At least not to raise for so. For which you work, let them pay you. And now they focus now on the military. Because one way or the other, he feels say with that, he go able for escape any potential for let them kick them out. If you know one for go, kick them out by force. If you know one for go. Because I want to let we talk a little bit more on the timing and for the topic we put back and more, because we get plenty of other issues that we don't happen tonight. I mean, in the past few days. So I feel so we need to talk about them. So I go just tiff part of the topics them. I don't go too deep. But then three aspects here. I want to pay particular attention to them. One, where President Bio won against military coup. And two, where they say the soldier man will get 25% raise. So we a government make them kind of announcements there. The first way they kind of people in mind say, oh well, government get money. So if government get money they for pay then soldier man their salary where they work right now, and on top of that, you see you will add 25%. And me family them, I don't want to let people misunderstand me. Me na one person way I always the advocate, because the way our inflation don't go up in this country, and people and they say yes, inflation don't come down. But remember, that way price be go up. I don't explain this inflation thing plenty time. The way price be go up, it don't necessarily mean say price they can down, or when they say inflation don't go down. So it means say if like before the election, inflation go up to 53%, and now if inflation lost say not even around 5% or so, it means say price then still they add on top of that 53% where we don't see all through like the past almost 2.5 years. So that means if we justify, say, okay, well, na good thing, Mr. Kagbo, for like them pay people them, like we pull the soldier man them, because some people then go say, oh, because na soldier man them. But no, soldier man them self, our we know say, na citizens them, na mortal man them, they self get their own needs. So as a result, to not get for pull them, say, oh well, they don't mean anything. No, they mean something, not that country day. So as a result, we get for cater for them. So but the point where they make now is if money they for give people a raise. So what do they say now in essence? We they say the people that we don't work already, if we're able to get that money for pay for them. Because if you look at a sequence, how things therefore happen. Before ever you think of giving 25% raise, you want to make sure, say, all the people that they work for you, then get their salary on time. Not to just forget their salary, but forget their salary on time. Because when somebody don't work, they expect for they pay them. Because remember, they get for pay transport, they get for eat, they get for sustain themselves while they work for you. So it makes sense, both morally and legally, for you pay them. So, but people in the way for 23 months, I go play the interview there where Tooth Media do with them people are some the representatives them of the staff. We for 23 months do not pay them. So, but I go talk more on that. And like I say, I get plenty of other things that I want to talk about. So let I go through the sequence. But by the way, I go want for Leona share. Please, let we share so more people can go come, because then topic here AB. Now topic them way, as I can always say, Sierra Leone, we not for look from just one particular lens. Before I go further, I want to address me some people, because that's something where I really want to do every time I sit on at this chair. I want to address me salon people, because again, it can nice for like they do that up front, for like we reduce that TV people can talk about saying, oh well, You don't come back, you just they bash the government and all that. So I make it very important for I lay the foundation with respect to the message where I want for send. Last week, I talk about how much Salone people are strong, how much we don't able for withstand. I still want for talk this. I want for repeat them because that's something we maybe the people will not be watched the last time, then will they watch now. So I want for repeat this, me family. I want to stay strong. Like how they can say, hardship, and it they last forever. No condition is permanent. And remember that will be small. No condition is permanent. Then they give people some comfort. And that is so true. It just happens to say we they struggle, they feeble like forever. So, but I want to be reminded of saying we don't face civil war. We don't face Ebola. We don't face mudslide. And now we they face economic hardship. We now begin today. We don't get on from even an escoma in time. I remember that thing we pull in a power to Longbo no go Sidoya and Griboku. So let me not forget, it just happens to say they're worsen than they are going to admit. But the economic hardship, it don't take us alone. So meaning that people and they elect them politicians, them thinking to say they're aware of the suffering where people and they suffer, and then put Maada Bio because they feel say they don't tire with Tolombo, the hardship be plenty, they angry boboku. But now, like how some people can say, it don't pass mark. So, but still, I want for that we remain resilient because we are people and we're very strong. No political tension or economic pressure for able for break we. With respect to the spirit where we get now Salone, that spirit of resistance, resilience. And I want to talk a little bit about the institutions them. And we are talk about Lansana Dumbuya and then Edwina, the issues them related to the judiciary, and I we talk a little bit about parliament as well. But again, the time not was sufficient for we lump all this together. So I go just stick with the judiciary for this program. So the institutions then in general, me fumble them. We all know say the institutions them, including the politicians them, on paper, they're supposed for serve the people of Sierra Leone. Whether it be the military or the court system or the political party system or they're all the power exists because democracy say then give them power, then they let the military now for protect we against foreign invasion. And then the court now for make sure say remember the emblem, unity, freedom, and justice. So the unity, we they struggle with that. The freedom, we they struggle with that. And why we for struggle with justice again? So all lentia, they exist. You get the judiciary, the people in President Bill and in cabinet, we to put them there for. Like I talk about the hardship where Salone they face. We then say Tolombo no go sit down there. So the expectation now for like and in the President Bill, it be campaign on that 2018, saying the bread and butter issue. And even be give back talk where APC they say, oh, they don't make roads and stuff. It's say no to them and the people and they eat. So in the camp for make sure say able for provide that basic necessity, including food. So now we don't sit down there and they tell we say, oh, in fly. Now for bring investors them. Now for bring huge, for make Lunge Bridge, for make them be big thing them. We clearly, we don't say not to them thing and the people and they eat. So the thing that we people and they eat to Ram is sound like a secondary. It's put on the back burner. Because otherwise, the money where they fly, where they use for fly, that money they go a long way. for make sure say the bread and butter a day na people and table. So me fumble them. Again, like I say, hardship not for defend we future. If we just strengthen we, and also for let we think about the future. The way election they come so, then go give 20 leons, we first money at 20,000, then give t-shirt, then give rum. We then they go serve you for a few days. And then you go vote for the wrong person. We use yourself no say not to the right person that. But because you give them thing and then you go vote for her. And I make the hardship then they continue. Dear, let we not think too much on that line the way we they try for reshape the future of the country. And to the president and the people them way they serve her. Dear, let we think about that. If somebody don't work for months without pay, and still they wake up hoping for change. Hey, boy, why you not for think about that? And them people there you say they come for help. The average saloon person. So my brothers and sisters, I know say we get strong spirit. We don't overcome hardship. But still, Papa government, you said for think about that. And again, let's go to this unity as not part of we emblem, unity, freedom, justice. My brothers, them, no matter what, no matter the way how you disagree with your brother or your sister, our Leona no say political differences enough for mean say we turn against each other. APC, SLPP, independent. Guess what? The first thing first. Now we to make we Sierra Leoneans. So we first are Sierra Leoneans then. And the future belongs to we all, my brothers and sisters. Not to the divided camp. So the future, not to the people and we for their selfish reason. We again, then they put party ahead of the country. But I want to let we know, say, we be Sierra Leoneans then first before we become APC or SLPP. And as a matter of fact, you can change, you can switch from APC, you go SLPP. You can switch from SLPP, go APC. But guess what? When you don't born a salon, even if you denounce your citizenship, my brothers and sisters, you still go get a label. So you're not Sierra Leonean. So you see, we born Sierra Leoneans, we go die Sierra Leoneans. But you don't go say the same thing for APC and SLPP. Because you're not born APC, you're not born SLPP. So you choose for change. You can decide for, say, you know what, I'm tired with them two parties here. I go just wash my hand and do the right thing for think about the country first. Perfectly fine. But like I say, in terms of your nationality, yes, you can say, oh, well, because of some countries, then they don't only get dual citizenship and stuff like that. But most times, when you're looking at them passports, them, for we were born as Salone, then they put on there. Even when I become naturalized Canadian, my brothers and sisters, now that passport, where them put Usai are born, then they put Sierra Leone. So you see, so remember how I get citizenship, but they put Usai born, say na Salone. So meaning Salone, now with DNA, now with identity. So dear my brothers and sisters, let we continue for fight for the identity there. Because APC, SLPP, no, they're not for make us forget about the identity of Sierra Leone. Dear big. Again, I want that we all know, saying the voice, while they talk, when I not underestimate them, your voice matter. And I make now this program I encourage you now for una call or let una text. Una put una comments them at the comment section. And after I set up the program, I go to the comment section and read una comments them. And if una get any question for me, please una feel free for ask the questions then they. And I know this is a long talk, but to me, it's more important than for beginning to bash APC and SLPP. Because we don't do them for too long. So now I want for change the way how I start my program. I want for start now with some of them talk here where they remind we are not saying people and go say, but not something new. But no, it's nice for we they talk almost every day if we get the opportunity. Because then talk here, they remind we, particularly for the people that we don't forget, saying then as Sierra Leoneans first, before then think for become APC or SLPP. I want to talk to the youth them. Young Sierra Leoneans them. They are big. Again, now you get your future. Yes, things they hard. But not lose hope. Invest in yourself. It don't necessarily mean the formal education, because we know say something in there, not to everybody, like how they can say, not to everybody need come for land. And particularly the land and we have plenty of time, we're all guilty of that. You just they cram, you read book, word for word, you cram them, and then you go put a IBAM paper during the exam. They say, oh, this paper gets sense, or this TT gets sense. But if you check now for let we apply, all the things they will say we don't do, or not sabi, because na cram or the crammer. So there, you were not able to cram. We quote and unquote, you say you had not come for book, but you get other skills then where you able. If you're not somebody who are good at for make things them, like for use your hand and all that, do my brother or sister. For be here, yes, sir. Seamstress, or for the man and tailoring, you know, and woman and woman herself can be mechanic. Let we forget about that. You know, we go say, oh, as a woman, we go be mechanic and all that. So guess what? If we all do that and we discipline enough, it'll change the future of salon in a good way. Because if you get to say the urban, you know, about para 20 leons, or the t-shirt, or that rum, you will provide all length in a day. My brother and sister, guess what? You don't get power over them politicians here. So if they want to come and lie per you, you go bull team up and say, no, we're not going to do that this time. Because you get away the urban. You're not desperate for that and change, whether they can give you. Because guess what? The best days then they are ahead of we. If we all come together as a country, as again, one nation, one people. I tell you, I say they switch from one country, one nation, one people. So we will go through the challenges them and the tension we currently they between them two political parties here. We go for breakthrough. And I want to finally talk, I'm not saying we don't talk about the leaders, them and all that. But you know what? Yeah, we not continue for take people for granted. So again, let we not wait for the perfect leader. Because I know say some people and we they aspire as flag bearer. Some man they say, you know, go better book. Some man they say na woman. Some people and they say different other things, they not come from region and all that. Yeah. Then we don't wait for the perfect leader. Somebody will not they see through, say no, this a get in people them at heart. Una vote for that person day. Una rally behind that person day. And no matter whose party that person they belong. Let it be now for waiting this person they can deliver for that country day. And yeah, to all the teachers them, the soldier man them, the nurses them, the journalists them, the trader demo, the civil servants demo. I be say last week, we farmers them, we all get we a little way would they contribute for let that country they go before. Because una believe it or not. For be hopeful, yes, fine, but I wanna no say na choice. And this choice a strategic choice. Because for be hopeful, it not necessarily means in a weakness. So you get for be disciplined. And you get for do something where you say, you say, you know what? If I continue on this path, this still are the land. So if I don't sabi I will be a better person. I go before take care of my family without going to the MP or politician or businessman and say, no. So how it starts the hope that for let you be disciplined. How you be disciplined? Now for let you look at the long term. Forget about waiting you go happen today. So think about the long term. If not small suffer, you dey suffer now for land which you go able for benefit to my do make that choice stay. That we refuse for surrender. Because this country take and go up or down. Not to two salon to get to. Now one great mama salon. So as a result of that, I want for when I not surrender that country there. No matter what the president do or any politician, when I not surrender to fear. So when I afraid. And I see something happen. From Lansana Dumbuya to Edwina to even Ali Kaba. I will talk a little bit about Ali Kaba of the SLPP. It do something where that somebody where I think say based on history, child still or connection and all that. I don't care for him at all. But it says something about this Lansana Dumbuya in situation. We 100% agree with them. And not to me no more. Basita Michael Sef agree with them. So in terms of corruption, there will not be hopeless against fighting corruption. Then we start in a little way for saying no to certain temptation them. So now I know say I don't talk about most of them things then they, but like you know the lineup in terms of our one position the program. I know see the write-up kind of make, but I go read them by English and then I talk back Creole. So tonight on Voice of Salone Network, we break down the explosive development shaking Sierra Leone's political and economic landscape. President Julius Maada Bio declares that the Republic of Sierra Leone Armed Forces, RSLAF, exists to protect the people, not to rule themselves, as it warns against any military takeover. At the same time, the armed forces receive a 25% salary increase, and the president launches a new national defense policy. So that, I don't talk about that. But I will get a video where Onagoyeri Napa English. Again, courtesy of Lamrana and Intim, we're in our Tooth Media, and one for say they do a fantastic job where they give access to all the videos here and the materials here in general. So meanwhile, the RSLAF secures this now another thing, but I know we'll get much time for touch on them. Secures approval to sell the historic Juba Military Barracks, raising questions about military restructuring and transparency. I'll read them again. Meanwhile, the Republic of Sierra Leone Armed Force, that's not the abbreviation, Armed Forces, secures approval to sell the historic Juba Military Barracks, raising questions about military restructuring and transparency. So, wetin una make of for like they sell that barracks we Buckworth we grow up for no Juba military soldier man them na Juba and all that. So, but I don't explain this part. But as soldiers receive a pay boost, workers at Sierratel say they have gone 23 months above without salary, calling the situation really terrible, according to the pursued interview. What does this say about economic priorities? And I remember what I talk about the pick and choose, President Bio, the pick and choose. Who that forget access to public money? Remember, not out of him pocket, because if you're out of him pocket, you go say, oh, na money. Anybody will want for give and business because I working money. But no, this not out of him pocket too. This not government money. Government meaning the entire country, because we all they pay taxes. I know see some people and go say, well, include myself, oh, how they pay tax and how they did. No, they pay tax. My brothers and sisters. So not to favor President to be able to do them people there. For say, oh, well, now favor they do them. So he get the option not for pay them. No. A legal obligation. So what do you make of that? And then we go kind of talk about that's why I say and more things them. So this part we'll touch about on that. So in terms of what in this whole thing mean, so we go talk about the political aspect. So if time permits the political aspect, we go talk about Lansana Doumbouya and he make a statement. He say he no go feel intimidated even though they put on a prison. Like nothing no go make you afraid. And the other interesting thing with Fambulem, where I mean they talk about this institution, like the issue between the institutions then a Salone. This thing is something where the two parties them, where I mean parties them, the two people that were involved in this kind of back and forth. Therefore buried in their face in shame. So the All People's Congress rejects claims from the Sierra Leone Bar Association over who secured the Secretary General's bail. My brothers and sisters, the reason we make us say both the APC's chairman and the president of the Bar Association, therefore bury themselves in shame because they get two distinct roles and then get reason for collaborate. So it's not supposed to be about who that forget more credit versus the other person. No, it's not supposed to be about credit at all. It's supposed for mean then work together and make Salone be a better place for every Sierra Leonean. Defend the rule of law. So both party and the judiciary supposed for work hand in hand. Not to for come na public and say, oh, not to una play part, but una not supposed for take the victory and stuff like that. No, you're not supposed for be one particular institution. As a matter of fact, it's supposed for be everybody put hands on deck and say, no, this is completely wrong. So as a group, una go be stronger for denounce this if even happen next time. So the other thing I say, Ali Kaba, is stand up. And Basita Michael, when a prominent lawyer, he recognized that. Because Ali Kaba insist, say, therefore, release Mr. Lansana Doumbouya. He insists. And member na strong SLPP agbagba. But publicly, it say therefore release him. And even give reference to your situation. The time we under Kuruma be put on a jail. But you know, see this as opportunity for Tonangi. And make it clear. Say no. Therefore release this man. And talking of the judiciary, my brothers and sisters, I know say plenty people and go say, oh, it's became too annoying and all that. But that's not democracy. It's a practice in democratic right. What are they talk about here? Are they talk about Edwina Jamiu? We talk and come now picking. Now we sister. Well, for the younger folks, then go say another mama. So it gets a legal right. Whether it annoy you or not, it still gets a legal right. And we will respect that. And that don't make him less of a Sierra Leonean, but what didn't happen? Then put in a cell. And no give no explanation. At least the public, especially with that particular case that case where the public very much involved. So but in this case, it did it for Una do the math, 150 hours. And what do we Constitution say? We Constitution say, therefore only keep you without charging you to court, or before, if the maximum time where they can detain you and a police, that's 72 hours. The maximum time. According to the Constitution, according to we law. Because we people and they talk Constitution, the Constitution is supposed for even bigger than President Bill. So meaning that law, they even safeguard the excesses of President Bill. I make it very important. Now, like the gospel of a country, a similar way the Constitution be. So if the Constitution says 72 hours, and yet una keep that young lady now in custody for 150 hours. So just imagine, a double the number of the maximum time wait for Diddy. And the worst of it all, una not put out any statement as to what he do. Public statement, as to what he do and why he did it and all that thing and they wanna not do him. And this now according to Ilraj, with another lawyer group where they make sure say they follow them stories here. So now that's now day we get them from. So let me put all this together and ask them questions here, my brother and sister. Is Sierra Leone strengthening democracy or sliding into deeper tension? And actually, you can reward them, say if they slide into autocracy or autocracy, meaning authoritarian, like or dictatorship, because that what the people sabi more. So all waiting they happen so, and with democracy will they strengthen, or President Bill they tell we they show we in for people who they play card, show we in say now this is that they try for go so, and they make way for go, for now become a dictator. And if they don't tell we. Some people they pay attention, but me, they pay very close attention to the things the way they say. And what they do for back then up, then and the up. They pay very close attention. If they don't want we, make openly. Say, because of democratic principles, make enable for develop the country. So in your own brain, it go only meaningfully work at our country or develop Salone as a president if we not get democracy. So to ram down the mean say for like is shut down because another democracy they do for like people and get voice. So but for ram now they torment them. And no one let people and get voice. And no one let people say publicly within all right. Just one muscle people and make sure say intimidate people so much so that you go afraid for criticizing our public. So according to President Bio, implicitly, that make that clear. Not to word for word, but from in comment and the way how they go about running the country, they make it clear. Saying, yes, not to military government, but if you get away, he want for put the constitution a corner. The right where the constitution gives citizens them, he want for put that in a corner because their rights then they make able do waiting in feel say if or do meaningfully for improve that country there. So the other question is, why are some state institutions receiving increases with others while others cannot pay workers? Again, I don't talk about that. So, sadly enough, not a new way that you get the country they pick and choose. So let open the phone line. As a matter of fact, we get a call. Let take this call because I want to make them interactive. So let take the call. VOS network. Hello, caller. If you don't mind, you say the call.
Yeah. Good evening, viewers and listeners. So I hope so. Now they do well. My name na Creotiti. And I dey call on from Bandajuma village. I just want
this not too sort of serious program or so make people know say they call from and stuff. I know say they from a joke, but
I am a very serious caller calling to contribute to a program unless my contributions are not welcome. My name is Creotiti, calling from Bandajuma village.
Sorry, go ahead.
So, I just want to ask a series of questions regarding this Edwina Jamil in case. Now, a case I don't follow since the beginning. I choose not to say anything because the reason why I choose not to say something is because many a times when I can question the reasoning and the foundation pillar of the answer of our girls, some people can say, oh, well, Creotiti, why make you not look this other side? And I can acknowledge also the other side. History shall we say this Picasso don't be abused when she was young. Don't go through several challenges them. But all throughout the challenges that we don't go through, one thing ever make falter na education. When you listen to this young lady, you definitely know say with very good, surrounding, encouragement, modeling, guidance, she will be a terrific individual. Intelligence and in level of intelligence is not a myth at all. it is very visible. Now, something where, unless you decide for turn a deaf ears or play hypocrites, then you not go reaffirm or confirm, say, wow, this girl is brilliant. Even from in videos them from way young, where you the kitchen and small interviews them or small thing them. She's very eloquent, very well read. Me business with this whole putting herself for 150 hours na the police detention without reasoning or whatever is that I go really well for no. Waiting make it okay for picking like Dande or lady like Dande we don't pass through something, obviously become a prey to the people and the institution we're supposed for protect them. Okay. Get involved. Okay, she's at the age of adult, age of consent. Okay, get involved with a so-called custodian of the law. That custodian of the law, they use the power of an office for exact control over for muzzle. But obviously she's a fierce fighter. Sit down. It makes sure say effect for a right. And everybody saw in true demonstration say indeed effect for a right. She might not always have gone about it in the most civilest of manner because we don't know what in that lady they go through. We don't know the pressures them way they face. So sometimes the way somebody choose for react in a certain way, we not for automatically castigate the person. So if the person way, by all intent and purposes, no stand to the moral code, not be a moral guarantor of the state. Somebody where, ethics and value warrant them, in professional ethics and value warrant them, and even as a professor of a prestigious university in the land warrant them for make it get certain ethics and values. And conducting self towards the ethics and values than they. But that person, they still be allowed for sit down at the bench. That person, they still be allowed for be one of the head or the lead of council of imams or whatever, or council of religious Muslims, whatever, now the country, still retain that title there. Right? Because we live in a society where then they say, to hear is whatever, to forgive is divine, right? So let's say that is the road the council, the Muslim religious council took, that, okay, this is not enforced offense, make we forgive them. Let's say the state also took that. Okay, that road without really explaining to the public, say, okay, yes, giving in status, you're not supposed to behave then kind of way, then they this, that, they reinstate them. Okay, who has reinstated Edwina? Who has taken Edwina for counseling? Who has given Edwina the psychological rehabilitation that she need? That lady go through trauma. So right now, what me want to understand is on what grounds the police go arrest her for. Rumors had it that now because he respond to the first lady. Now let us be fair. Let us be frank. They say respect is given to whom respect is due. Now something that the way we know the land for inculcates now with society. Even small picking safe. It deserve respect. Even dog where they work on a treat, we no get owner. Even that dog they self deserve it. Because if the dog no can fend you plaba, if the dog no can you way, why make you go take stone the dog? Now because you want to agitate the dog, now that make you go take stone dog where they work on a treat. her family might not know how to protect her in the best of light. But when you go back and you listen to that interview, at what point did Edwina ever call the name of the First Lady? If the First Lady was bold enough and feel she's within her right to levy accusation on the poor lady because he pays school fee for him, school fee when a part of a UN tuition scheme. So as far as I know, not to in direct pocket the money they come out. They come out from an international donor for a particular project where they go through in office. So fine, she happens to be one of the beneficiaries. She's going to school. Do you really have to humiliate her in that manner for saying a school fee I pay for her, no go tell her for make you go follow man them? Has she been there where they follow the man them? Like, now this society make we learn for respect people them, young, poor, old, whatever. Just because you they give somebody granite, or just because you give somebody water for drink, not mean for say the person for wash you fruit. Just because you help somebody, not mean for say the entire world for no for say, hey, then they wait him up. So if not because of me, you know go get help for me. They say what you do for people, may do it in a manner that only your Father in heaven, who sees the secrets of your heart, rewards you. I shall say that then at the Quran, and he also the back na the Bible. Whatever religion we choose for practice, we know they do things for go gloat about waiting we they do. You don't humiliate that lady. Talk about it, they sleep with man them. How many men do you know her sleeping with? An issue came out where she was violated. She was violated. Her rights were violated. If she had not stood her grounds and stood up for herself, that's why it been for left bumping and for turn and so. But now the same society go back and point and say, "Ibon basta pikin." Excuse me, language, because we didn't length and only month right now. But he stood in ground for sure, say not to basta pikin born. And instead of us embracing her and telling her, okay, you know what, this has happened, forge ahead, focus on your studies and become the best woman, the best version of yourself that you can, you turn around and they castigate her. What did she say that was wrong? In her response, she said, I know they sleep with man them, and I know they follow man them. Proof they for sure say the one way I sleep with, na in a born for, na in get in picking the DNA test show am. And in response, where they can say where big woman no sabi holding safe. And so you go make small picking feature you. She did it in the most classiest of manner, if you may ask me. Because in response, she never ever mentioned, allegedly, if they say they're all and because of waiting is say but the First Lady. Where did she call the name of the First Lady? She didn't. She said it is better that I know that I slept with a man to whom I can prove the paternity of my child. And it is there written. However, I am not some women. I am not those women. As a matter of fact, verbatim, she said, I am not those women who goes around and give birth to multiple children for multiple men. It is not in my record. So usai ifitiai and usai call person name. The person will humiliate and publicly call in name. Direct accusation, in rebuttal in any way. That's why I said to people, I've been talking about this case to people in my personal. I said, listen, if there has ever been a cleverest of defense put forward, that girl put up a defense where any judge, as long as they want for be fair within the law, they read the law book, nobody no go point figure and accuse that Pikinde. Because at no point did she mention any name? She made a statement and she left it there. So wetin make we all law them na this country? Wetin make we society, we institutions, they not go work for the citizen. Wetin make why do we always why is it that people in authority always feel and have this need to please? And sometimes wrongly so, because now the need to please, the need to be seen, now make them take poor people in, go lock up na cell for 150 hours. Need to please. Who gave the sanction for that girl to be put in cell? And allegedly she was beaten while she was there. Who ordered her beating? Why was she beaten? What did she do? What wrong? What crime did she commit for her to have been violated in that manner? We don't talk no more about that country, but some of we don't tire and we go left for talk about make them eat her, make them shove her, make them do what they want for do. Some of we don't begin tire because nothing is working. Look at the country, look at the filth that is sitting in that city. Look at the filth, look at the garbage everywhere that is sitting in that city. In that city. You know, diseases are being birthed, microbes are being birthed, all kind of infestation, all kind of fungus, all kind of rubbish are being birthed. And people and they sit down, they play politics with people, their life. People they sit down, they play politics with people, their life, people, their future. And then you want to come to me and say, I should vote for you, I should campaign for you. I may God not thank me that kind of day. I don't done.
All right. Well, fumble them, and also now they wonder why allow we diva for go this far, because I do am deliberately as get for join we this Saturday. So for like instead this sort of breaking news per se. So I want for himself get a take on it. So and they don't say a lot of it. And also, again, the opportunity because now woman, for let we get woman perspective. Because to me, I don't feel me for be able to explain the way how we explain them. So, and I'm so glad the way it come from a woman and a Sierra Leonean and all within is say. So I don't need for go through this again because now them points then they have one for make way it come to the story. Because when you look left, right, center, this lady, na Sierra Leonean, a get right for live in a peaceful way. A get right because again, like I talk, the Constitution grant every Salone person a protection. The Constitution protect we. So and Edwina Jamil, not an exception at all. So I make an offer for focus too heavily on this hands of our girls because again, and not a part of the Constitution. The Constitution we now the law of the land make it clear. Saying 72 hours. And again, not to just any kind and go just where away, just go baps you and say, oh, they go put in ourselves for 72 hours. No. Even the reason for baps yourself, it get for make sense. So it clear say the reason we then baps them, it don't make sense. Now we don't get any public notice. And sadly enough, we don't even get any clear any kind of hint because somebody sent them to me the time we they be forced arrest them. Say, oh, they don't arrest Jamil, Edwina Jamil and stuff. But I tell the person, say, well, I don't see any of them big news outlet. So I don't really want for talk about them and they backfire on me. And unfortunately, even Ilraj, now only way then dig in deeper, then no say Jamil will be there under detention. And until they release them so, then they realize, say all along, they better arrest this young girl, this young lady, and lock them up. And it must happen, say, like how we call us, saying even on allegation, say maybe they in any good state physically. Because Ilraj try for reach out to him for let them get your own version. And I know very well say like how we call us say in a lady way very articulate and myself personally don't impress me. Like I make up in the beginning, I say maybe una no go agree with them and think I'm say too much and stuff, but na Sierra Leonean. So whether you agree with the approach or not, it no make less of Sierra Leonean, and by extension, less of the constitutional protection. So who we country they go? And I make ask them questions then they. Who country they go, and waiting they go on, with institutions them. I know say some of the answers here they're very obvious, but let's go and read on our comments them and also welcome the people then, because as I say I want for really keep on within the 2 hour. I know say I come late, about 5 or about 10 minutes late because of maybe they do other personal things then before I start the program. So I want to say boku thank you to all we brothers and sisters then we don't join in, and I want to just go quickly and acknowledge you now all. And this we sister is a very prominent as a matter of fact they with we in a VOS, and because of they get issue with hosting a program. So, but to go spend time, we'll go and come back. Sister Fatmata Savage, thank you very much. You say hello, sir. And I want to say plenty thank you to another prominent sister, Sister Mary J. Thank you very much. It's a good evening, Mr. Kagbo and everyone. Welcome back, sir, and happy Ramadan to all my Muslim families. Thank you and happy Ramadan to you if you observe the month. So Sister Fatmata continue for say this is the problem in that country. They pay people very late. Well, this I don't feel same. You go say late if now like 1 week, but 23 months. I don't know if that they could consider a little. It's like they don't want to pay them. They don't get any intention for pay them. But clearly, this cherry pick, who that for pay, who that not for pay and stuff, they're not supposed to be. So they practice democracy. So everybody where you get paid, where you work, you forget paid. And I want to say plenty thank you to we brother and welcome brother Alamami to say thank you very much. And brother C Camara, thank you very much. I know say don't give me the crown chief. Say Chief Kagbo, how is everything? Hope you all you are doing great. Absolutely. And I want to apologize to this sister Mama and another prominent somebody where I go say in one of the founding extended VOS family member, Madam Bindu Kamara. Last week, as Sabide wrap up, I see a pop-up and I joined the show. Unfortunately, I'll not be able to recognize them because I be go through the comments them and I be don't almost complete the round of the comments them I see them. So not to say I ignore you intentionally. So you will forgive me because you are a very prominent somebody in a VOS and always 100% you deserve for be recognized as all the people in way they come na VOS. So thank you so much for joining, Madam Bindu Kamara. Say hello Fambul them, and he continue for say this is the major reason for corruption. The monthly salary is small and not paid on time. 100%. Even when they pay you in a timely way, where you get your salary on time, the salary is small, and then they take you nowhere, and yet people do not get paid. So that small money where they for enjoy, you still need to get them. Just imagine 23 months. I go play that video, they let get phone and say first hand and courtesy of Tooth Media. By the way, somebody else will try for each please call me back. I'm sorry for we miss a call. So yes, I will go tell for you again. In fact, I go play and before I play President Bio in address to the Sierra Leone military folks them, because that salary thing, then they enough for be APC SLPP argument to for be Sierra Leone argument. If you not too Sierra Leonean, if you feel for them people there. And say from the headline, say, oh, now APC workers them, now Sierratel now they not get paid. No, they say Sierratel workers them 23 months without receiving salary. Ebo, and then people and they continue to go work. That's very sad and cruel. I want to say plenty thank you to another brother, and we himself a very prominent somebody on this platform. We now brother George Walker. Thank you so much. Say Ramadan Mubarak to brother Abdul and his team. Absolutely, and thank you. And you're not part of the team though. By the way, I will get for reach out to you and for one way or the other you help with our VOS, because as you say, somebody we're very good at replying to comment and plenty time. People will notice, say, after the show, I can read comments then, but I'm not able to reply to all the comments then because I know retired too. I still do my day job. So meaning that I get very limited time. But as I can read them and plenty time where I can come na the show, I can give a reply where other people go benefit from that reply there as well. So brother George, I'm sorry that I don't say I'm on air waiting I want to talk to you about, but please send me your contact. So just send na the VOS WhatsApp, please, how we can contact you. Let me see if you can able or any other person though we able for volunteer on behalf of VOS for help for take care of with social media activities, then like for reply to comments and just address general things them for we behind the scene. We would truly appreciate that because we're very lacking in that respect there, and we really need manpower. We need administrative help on a voluntary basis though, because we all the volunteer in our VOS. Please, because we need for push VOS go before, given that VOS we really try for Briancam as a family. And it always remain that way, the assurance that they give people them. So it continue for say to me fumble them YouTube Ramadan Mubarak, and to my Christian brothers and sisters, Ash Wednesday is the start of their celebration. Thank you very much. And another prominent brother, when our brother Fuad to say thank you very much, and he's safe done there with we for the longest. So welcome everyone to VOS family, and I'm so pleased we people can use this VOS family because we need that NASA alone. We need that among the community for we see ourselves as brothers and sisters and as one family. Again, I make a really like the slogan, but to my own version, one nation, one people. I really like that. It just bring everything together, and if we do that and get that at heart, my brothers and sisters, guess what? Salone will be a better place. Okay, so Brother Walker, say, I think I know that voice on the phone. Oh, clearly, not a voice where I thank you very much, and say, my brother, okay. And I want for really take this opportunity for tell you now all plenty thank you, and the people that we get for join later, on a welcome. One person they want to see it too, and that person they himself now somebody we can they help VOS for the prompt people and for share. So, and I want to say plenty thank you to Karashi Gan Sambo. It is say Matilda, some of we been tired indeed. And again, Brother Sambo, that's so true. But and I will continue for start the program with word of inspiration for let not tire. Because not that the politicians they want. For let we throw the towel, let we tire. Because when we tire, if the intention 221 now for let Salone go back into that dictatorship, that's going to be something we're going to easy for accomplish if we all tire. Because the people in our Salone, within our Salone, it's easy for them to intimidate them because then did it. And then go intimidate them, police come, go lock them up for 2-3 days and all that. But we were in a diaspora. If we give up, then also that hope Salone go get. Because we cushion by the fact that we're not in a Salone. And some of we now, we know very well safe then come after we decide they hold on to citizens them, they no go set much. We will call upon them for let the rescue we. Now make we need defend palaver because this is civic space. So this, and I make if you now observe me, I know they go personal for say, oh, look how this, no. And somebody will not get direct link with the nation, like say person in private business. No, I'm not getting interest for talk about somebody in private business, not VOS. No. So now I make things them way get something for do with the country, national issues. The issues then now issues they were interested in because they push the country go before or bring can be in. So dear, let we look at that way day. So let we not tire. And Brother Sambo, I know you very, very well. So yourself now one of the pioneers them now VOS, and I believe say our other platform them. So you now one of the people in way you can really, really push VOS go before, and your contributions, we definitely appreciate that. Everything we VOS put on par in terms of we drive like we non-profit drive, you can put on, you can help. So dear, and that conviction they for help Sierra Leone, I don't want to lose track of it at all. A very, very tiring, no question about that. Because even me sometimes I can ask myself if it worth it. And all the time I ask myself that question, I come up with the answer, say, yes, I want that. And Una, we can come, join this program every Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday, now VOS. Una self joining the program, not because we all I do, and because we want to see how Salone will go before and get together and make that happen. So dear, let we not give up. Again, one Salone we get. I want to say plenty thank you. So dear Brother Sambo, not tire. And anybody where they think for tire, please, not tire at all. Brother George, you say, so that young lady's right has been violated for all to see. No question about that. And remember, this because Edwina go consider now public somebody, because plenty Sierra Leoneans they know better now. Imagine how many Sierra Leoneans them they languish prison where they not bring them case. Imagine the people who don't know but how some man they lie Panam and no proof no there at all, and because of the person will lie Panam, he get small influence. Because Salone now, when you get small money, you can even go to a police station and say, I pay taxi for you, or load na me motor car. Let me go arrest somebody. And the police then go follow you. Something in there without even laying statement. Just go na police, say, they go take policeman. Then go come, watch you give them something. And that's sad. So imagine and canteen and day where you want for talk, oh no, not lie, they lie by me, because you not get money, because you poor and not get influence at all, they go beat you on top of that. So whether they set you up or not, then the next thing, they send you go court. And so thinking they didn't sell for very long, they not even send you case go court. And if they send on a court, they not go pass no judgment, they send you remand. And go keep you there. So people are on there on remand for long time. We the law not say that at all. So dear, we not get for give up. Because there's Salone people and they need we. Yes, highly likely not gonna happen to we, but guess what? It's possible for it happen to somebody who is sabi. We get a call. Let me take this call. VOS Network. Hello, caller. What's your name and who side call we from, please?
Yeah, this not creativity again then at the line.
All right, you can make
please. Yeah, so absolutely. As I think through this Edwina in case and I'll elaborate on this a lot more later. The question is, does the Constitution come to a standstill because somebody feels somebody else don't catch either the president in Krokro or one minister in Krokro or somebody in power in Krokro, and so therefore immediately the law of the land ceases to exist because they are aiming to please? I think so we need for look into this. And also, if the police will go arrest this lady, the people then at the police will do this, or whoever is responsible for this arrest, and then the police follow through with this arrest, because at the end of the day, it no matter who is responsible, the police gets the right for look at the remit of waiting has been presented to them, and then look at waiting the law say. If they're not saying a thing way proper within the law, nine them in the do. How come is it that because not to IGR no more, don't they look into this speaking in case from when they find out say the Olam? Different media institution, including Truth Media, then try, even Batista, Michael, within an organization where they run, several media houses and advocacy group them, try for ascertain the validity of this bikini arrest. It took them right up until 150 hours or close to before they ascertain say yes, this speaking then a custody. If what they were doing is within the remit of the law, why was there secrecy behind it? Why was there secrecy behind it? Why make them not open unto the public? And when people then try for go investigate for find out the truth, why make them they shumu press the information? And when they notice that, pressure started the mount now on all fronts, now that 10 day. Warawere, then acknowledge, say yes, this lady then are in custody, and this advocacy group secure in release. If what they are doing is within the remit of the law, why shroud the performance of your legal duty? Because if it is within the remit of the law, it means you are performing your legal duty. Why shroud it in mystery? Why shroud it in secrecy? And this brings me to the last step back now. So they arrest Femi Claudius Cole, go put him in detention for 3 days. After 3 days, nothing all day, they release her. Why we for continuously they do things there like this? And we want the people to trust us. And we want the people to be collaborative with us. And we want the people to believe that indeed you are working for them as opposed to against them. Now then question they also no more the flow na me head.
And great questions there. It's just unfortunate that viewers do not get a whole aspect of your analysis this week, but it would be nice. But anyways, you don't announce the last program, so you know for the next tomorrow. So I don't know if you rethink that, because
no, there's no rethinking. I'm at Parliament Hill with my people.
You're the best person for deal with this issue, given that for now you're not the only female presenter, and it's nice for you look from the but thank you very much for a comment. And me fumble them again. I want follow move on Edwina, in case maybe we'll try for like for pull video on we sister platform for extensively look into it, and maybe Fenway for answer all them questions here. But let me take another call. VOS Network. Hello, caller. Waiting your name and who the call from, please.
Hello.
Yes. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, Mr. Kago. Good evening, and I would say, and today I'm late for the class because I just go up way. I just the Kaiser Moscado from up where they come. Now I say,
Okay.
oh, I don't miss the class today, and yes, I don't miss them, but I will continue for listening. I got it. I want to say on behalf of me and my family, we wish you, Mr. Kago, and the entire team, and Madam Mubarak, and the use the opportunity again on behalf of the VOS family, we wish all the family members, them VOS, would say that the Muslim them say Madam Mubarak, God make this station go continue, and God bless every member there for this family. God continue for guide and protect way.
Amen.
So, Mr. Kago, like I say, I'm late, but I get to intake what the topic say, Maada Bio make increment of the military then 25%. You know,
Yes.
this not shame for that country. There. Maada Bio not behave for so say in a be former military person at the rank of we say in a brigadier. The way I mean by that one day, since if you the field where you come out, you say that you come out, you never do something for that field day. Say up to then 10 that's when you get away. It's time for come out, you say they make increments, it's very shameful. But I kind of appreciate kind of way because of the country people that need money right now, and the gas don't go up, everything don't go up, and I country there. So the increment where they boast for self, if they pay you 1,200,000, now about 300 is for you now 1,500,000, which is less than $100 people in this country where they get. You know, it's very bad. If they make provision for the people when are military people, which are the future for them, and at the same one they come, they say they can't fight for because of logistics and everything. Would they say the peacekeeping force then send? Then they can salary up to now. And they will pay them. You know, you never pay the people them. That's how we come out the feel we come out for boast of for proud of. You never for make sure say you left a good legacy for them people, and if you like they can life for people and say they sorry for that word they will use license. Say they can build each district they make 10,000 houses them. But the military, if you don't build land, you equip to military for better for them. You never do that one day. Now they can make a fake. What do you do so for? Now for like you use the military back again against the civilian against we. Now they try to do. Then go say the president add for we something, but 300,000. They will come for intimidate people, and now the election they cannot intimidate people. Oh, now the ticket in the place say it's smart. But now talk what they happen to them people within that country, they will not get sent. The military play and the police people them. Some of them I guess the way they make so they say they cost the president or they cost the first lady, then go take full throat for beginning arrest people. So, but then they know to the president can send them or the president can send them all. Now they can want to take away the people and not say they do well for them, they fight for them, this and that. But what they say, but then say, maybe you don't have the media, I want to say they don't have the media. Started to they do, they say because of the cost or whatever. Can the media tell and say, not to you, another day. They will not say, not to you, another day, or whatever. You know, it's not possible for somebody to talk. All to say about the media. Come and talk, say, I know they wait it up, so I'm not saying nobody for say them do any arrest for me. You know, so let's say they play one for pen good name, say that they do this for the president and they do this for the president. Which in a course, you know, it's how they look at two people in that area, the south part of them. Then I think I say, for more than small, so picking like host a thief, the thief small, you the mama, you know, it's guys, you know, tell and say this thing a bad thing. If the jump go and the neighbor also go tip the ticket and have fun. Then they don't use for kill people them. but kill people them and see people them. Then let's get a big thing because they're used to that. They didn't have the DNA. So they can say normal. You go see the people in the south go kill people and they can come and say, we'll kill you and go tie people, go thief small, see no more, and go tie them and kill them for nothing. But when they cost them, that cost them is the biggest thing under the life. When they cost it can be, and I come and say that the politics, Chicago, they therefore choose everybody. So even America, so you go see Kamala Harris, you go tell Biden any kind of word. Biden will go make so don't go talk to and they get what happen. That's none of politics. If they begin to get it, so they try for intimidate the opposition and not get nothing but talk. You see, they say if they don't be here, say they talk, you make audio maker, they will ban the entire party. Still can look at down there. I mean, that's where people go say they can deal in this. But then go do that. People say politics. They have to talk against the opponent. So the weak side by opponent, they have to use them. Hey, what is Maada Bio not do? Maada Bio tell people in support of them say, APC are yamping them. That's the first why people go talk say APC are yamping them. They're not even minimize themselves say some APC there. They say APC there. I can't call we all say we all are terrorists. You people in the rule, we say that terrorists there. So let's say na provocation and na what business and if you meet some people be guy who matter, that big problem not come. And you know the president. Now if you always have for the peace camp, for the people there. That the opposition for the BF so we BF so. You understand what I mean? That the opposition for BF so that they for the go offensive all the time. But then the government they go opposition they go offense all the time for two people in that country. There. You know it's completely bad, Mr. Kago. When I go for listening to the program, you can only say anything. I just can't call no more. Let God bless you. Let God bless family. Let God bless your family. Mr. Kago.
I mean, and Yusuf, thank you so much, and thank you for the help the diaspora helping hand, and you don't donate several times, and one for said Boku, thank you for that, and please extend the appreciation to your family as well, and
thank you so much.
Thank you. Let God bless.
They ask people to not give up their country. Now they pray, or they fight to pray for the country. Do you beg? Now they use the opportunities for use this time around. Any bad person, they go pull on our country. They are. God bless you. God not give up.
Amen. Thank you. Thank you for that last great word. Thank you. God bless, bro. All right, Fambulem, I know say somebody say for display the numbers. So the number for call and the lines open. We only get one number. We're not the WhatsApp number and everywhere are free. So it's 1 + 1 343 997 5828 +1 343 997 5828. And I want to remind you now, say we get radio station at Freetown. We're in the eastern part of Freetown and na FM 91.9. And if you're not able for the KCHAM, please we will encourage you for download the VOS app and just go on the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store and type VOS Television. You will get a link, and please, we will encourage you for download them. And we try for even restructure the app for bring plenty other things them, and also for make them more interactive. So with the work behind the scene, you able for text directly na the app. And that way we able for see you text or something if for make them public or something like that. So we work on establishing that as well. And I for say plenty thank you. And I really don't want for miss anybody we don't join the program. I want for recognize everybody we at least don't send text, because for like I will know say you the watch. Please just send a comment, and then that comment they will make and say yes you the watch, and you want for let we acknowledge you. We want for acknowledge we brother. It's been a while, brother Suma Abdullah. Thank you very much for where you join. And let we take a call. We get a caller on the line because I want for let be as interactive. So let we take a call. VOS Network. Hello, caller. What's your name and who side they call we from, please?
Yeah, Mr. Kawu, how are you?
I did do well, brother. How are you?
I'm doing okay.
Good.
Mr. Kawu,
yeah, go ahead.
I don't want call really, but something very interesting will come up.
Sure.
But we just done for call, and it has been a habit. Whenever I call, it demonize Southeast region. They say Southeast region they generalize them, and they allow that. They say Southeast region not used for people then. I don't know how on earth you born as Salone. You know, say the amount of Northerners, whether they exist in the Southeast. If you know the culture, if you go to market,
again, I will give back time.
Yes, sir.
Just a moment, bro. I will give back you time. It must have I missed that. Because that's something we wanted to condone this media for
but these are habits you don't used to every time we call.
Well,
they talk loosely.
With all fairness, where can they pay particular attention if and they watch the comments, then for be distracted? I can always tell for stop that, but the side package for the most part say this administration, and
Southeast don't use for. They say they don't use for kill. They don't use for kill. Now, cost they don't like. But killing, inside the DNA, they don't use for kill.
All right.
Persistently, in the Toga Kenton and the Southeast, like big region. I don't know how this is another country. Yeah. If you can market in a bowl.
Let we clear this because it's very important, though. I will apologize on his behalf and also condemn then type talk the day, not talk the one they encourage na this platform, because I can always say we're all not brothers and sisters, and we for embrace that diversity. If you come out, I'll be talking about that last week. If you come on a Northwest, Southeast, no matter who's part of the country you come out in a Sierra Leone, and where we they out here as diasporas, then they ask generally who's part of Salone you come out, then just go say who's part of Africa you come out, and when you say Salone, that's the end of the discussion. So we all then know we are Sierra Leoneans. So clearly, I condemn then kind talk the day, and people that we know VOS we need to encourage that. It just happens say I can at times they look at comments them and stuff like not every word of what people and can they say with and call. Sometimes I can pay particular attention, but I would say that's an oversight, but not something where we condemn if at all. It's saying very clearly.
Yeah. I know the problem is somebody called, criticize the regime, whatever this government is doing. Some of us we don't get whatever they are doing. But when you call and demonize the whole region, these are people who don't know who they're born and they not even travel out of them wherever they be there. If you go southeast, like in Mendeman, na possibly like stranger. These are the things I wish this Abdul guy know what they talk about.
No, the people we call not Abdul. So I don't know if
in voice na man with the Virginia I know my voice.
Okay.
Every time
waiting will happen, bro. Let we give if at all, but now somebody we definitely a prominence on this platform and
anytime attack a particular region, and which is not really good. Some of us are listening. If you are attacking SLPP, attack SLPP because in man and Dede, Imam Dede, Local Man Dede, Mendeman Dede. But when you attack a region, what region is Salone? This is tell these people that small place where they grow up, I don't know they come out of America, yeah. Because if you know region, you go to southeast. The market, 99% of both market, that's man, and they sell on the market and most of the section are above, we're in the Voice of Salone. Now other tribes name the day. Now only place at Kenima, the town chief of Kenima, Bamakabo. We say these are people they don't even know Salone. If you know Salone, the way southeast accommodating, you know what they talk is. Yeah. So, my brother, I just one call. Like, tell me, brother, let's learn more about Salone and let's try for body in mind. Okay, Mr. Kawo, thank you. God bless you. And let we all live, plan for live together.
And thank you for way yourself in a civil way, calmly, and you point to something we're wrong. And at this way, me go encourage every Salone person for how they resolve issues them. Like how they say, tit and tongue must jam. And fumble and they banter and everything. But at the end of the day, we not allow the tick for broke, because they say family tick the bend when they broke. So we all let we see ourselves as one family. And I make I always like with people and they refer to VOS as family platform. So thank you so much, bro. I'll take another call. Let God bless you, bro. And keep the calm demeanor and the brotherhood spirit. Thank you. God bless. All right. It look like say we get a lot of calls tonight, and I no mind just take calls them. VOS network. Hello, caller. Waiting your name inside the call with please.
Yeah, this is Yusuf. I call from Virginia.
Hello, brother Yusuf.
How do you do, Mr. Chicago?
Yes, I did do well, brother. Thank you very much for what you called, and I'm glad that you for see the number. So
my contribution.
Yes, go ahead, please.
My contribution to this night is, especially this attitude of we the people in the blood and mind as Sierra Leoneans, we really arrest them. This is now one of the things we I want to talk about this night. Then this way up recently, and God not a mortal man. This guy we call ACC guy, I call him follow so something on them. It's then radio then there's TV then there's and they talk about the possibility in the old party. Now for killer, now for do asu. Where something like this just don't happen, or where they arrest Zainab, they arrest them last one where they're not all amo. That it changes way APC for team up. Made them let the habits way they don't use to make them try for left hand. Now the changes way they for stand. This guy talk about right now TV station. He talk about kill. Anybody with the only chief. That's what they get to do. Even Zainab Bangura, he did TV also. He not talk about, but this Lamara guy be the interview. He give example about Korea with all Asian countries there. Wait, chief, then they beat you or they jail you, they kill you. So if then people like to talk about chief, especially Zainab Sheriff, and the training guy for Olam. This is the problem we don't get in that country. And the other thing back way at the time for training, this lady way they call Sylvia Blyden, a very bad girl. That in office there now, no organization. It's very, very ruthless. It's the APC, the SLPP. Now you wait only trying people in the first for you. Now because of Zainab, I don't know before they between you now. Now they talk about them. They come openly, they talk about them. What did the guy do you? So let go of that country there. But the Salone don't go from bad to worse. At least Maada Bio, if the post be ready for next Salone, the small way Chijan Kaba left, if you forget it can be helped. The small way Ariscoma left, if you forget it can be helped. By now you don't get a big name. But he don't dislocate everything. He don't dislocate everything. He politicized everywhere. All the children, the institution they wait for and people there, he don't grab them all for him. This kind of fine thing at this country. But he supporters them, they feel gladly. Then they think about the future. Which is going to happen tomorrow. And like this will happen during the APC term. When they come out now the SLPP, they can't mingle with the APC. That's too fast for them. They begin to first themselves, then they kill themselves. They can't put bad in by APC. It's not that APC. That will be the first themselves. The first way they got SLPP, they left that. The first way they left that APC, SLPP, with not we can APC. That is the first. Not lawyers first. And the same one the first. But we don't they want to take everything they put on the APC. But God will take care of them one day. Now bad people in another country today. Lots of people will get love for Salone. Always they think about like power. They say them body with power. I don't know who said it, that can block day. Anything them people that they just want to take on their own, they say that they get country. Now that they went kill people, they will not kill people, they say kill them not there. Now that they can talk back to the military, for can boost them up, for can kill people there. But God, inshallah, God will take care of them.
All right. Okay, thank you very much. And
You're
again,
welcome.
it looked like say tonight's the tension one. Thank you. But yes, brothers and sisters, particularly the two callers, we don't call. The last two caller them, but let's take one more call, and that's gonna be the final call for tonight, though, because I don't for extend too much. VOS Network, hello caller, waiting I name and who side they call from, please. VOS Network, caller, waiting I name and who side they call from?
Yeah, this is Mustafa. They call from France.
Hello, brother Mustafa. Thank you so much for joining. Waiting you take on the program tonight, sir. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, let God bless you first for the effort they make and the whole viewers team and every member. Would they take part for this program with genuine concern?
And yourself, including yourself, let God bless you as well for your contribution that you make. Go ahead, please.
Yeah. You know, one thing pertaining this thing where they happen in our country, the precedent and the after effect tomorrow for the younger generation where they come up. Because this already happening in a greed. And this greed, and then they only left now because it they grow. Trust me, people are when they do things and so they get picking and they get grand picking them. And then picking and then they get a bitter then at the mind. If they get opportunity for revenge, then they revenge. And when they revenge, you know, they're good. Some of we, for example, this tribal business, now they exist in Salone because every tribe they married every other tribe. Like me what they so, me mama na mende, me papa na limba. I don't cut across. But when it comes to politics, tribalism they can inside, everything they can inside. But no, not only look today, oh. Don't look tomorrow, and don't look the waiting don't pass now with country. Policeman them, I remember NPRC time. What then they run out of there. Them they forget quick so. Like this IG Falaselu or waiting. In don't get the experience, you know, waiting police don't pass through. It will be an example. But then why they try for understand, for educate the younger ones that they learn from them. Then they make bad precedents. Not so angry for money until they put your own family in danger. Because no matter what happens, we get today, we get tomorrow. If today fine for you, sometimes tomorrow not go fine for you. If today not fine for you, sometimes tomorrow go fine for you. So for take time how they handle things. We don't see people who get power, how power left them. How them become. You let you get power, where power left you, let you get that freedom for going to your community. Who side them born you, who side them men you. But if you know you're land at the end of the day, the power don't left you because the money, then wealth their own, I don't take so. Some other government go cancel, they can't run after you for them wealth, then they I don't get doing on time them. when it be say it get for end up bad because bad precedent in the reactor, and when in the reactor, themselves because now they start other people and they prepare for them as well. I mean, this is not my contribution. Then just be careful what they do. Because the tomorrow not can be fine.
Absolutely.
God bless you.
And let God bless you as well. And I'm glad you were all there for motivate each other, for think meaningfully for that country. So Fambulem, let I just recognize the people I want to be able to recognize, and then I will play that video. We don't hit the 2-hour mark, but we get about 10 more minutes, 15 more minutes for the 2-hour mark. But I continue to recognize the people that we don't join, because this, to me, I feel say our obligation for recognize the people and they watch through, and especially when they comment. And we brother Suma Abdullah Edonte, and again, one of the person this way, if you see news, it is sent on to me and ask, say, okay, you don't see that, Mr. Kagwe and stuff, and I truly appreciate that. Very engaging behind the scene. I want to just recognize them, and thank you so much, and I hope you and the family, they do well, brother Abdullah Suma. Again, I want to say boku thank you to another prominent somebody where they join. We can always they join, and himself na a VOS family member for a while now. So Sister Asia to say thank you so much for you always the grace we platform. Say good evening, Mr. Kagwe, and happy Ramadan. And Asia to na a Muslim name, so I don't know where it happens. Say Salone, we all are Christmas, or most of we are Christmas. So I go say happy Ramadan to you as well, Sister Asia too, and I hope the family they do well. And brother George, they say as usual the military gets paid first. Well, reason for that. In a technical sense, particularly as we get close to receiving tension and waiting to go on at the region and all that. So definitely something we, for like leaders, they feel a little bit more secure and safer. They know say the military and the people, and we get the Mumu language for Pulende. So you say, we do appreciate you answering our comment. Absolutely, brother George, yes. And you continue for say, my brother, okay, the frustration there on keep on ourselves, kind of like we encourage each other. But Yusuf Sharif, I believe, say you don't get the numbers now. Thank you very, very much for your call and the comment as well. And please let we accommodate ourselves, yeah, because definitely we get to the Camden platform and we different way how they take things. So some people learn out of frustration. Not to say they make excuse for anybody, but some people learn out of frustration. But yes, now one thing that women are lack, we let people learn generalize, and at the same time we need to recognize the diversity. I don't talk about that several times. The diversity na Salone, because that's something we all for embrace. So brother George say fumble, okay, CK, that's what the system wants us to get frustrated. I know you are not the only one, but we cannot give up. No one is going to make it for us. Absolutely. Now we get for make Salone. Nobody not get for make Salone, but we safe. I for say plenty thank you and welcome to brother Toué, Abdul Toué. Thank you very much. Say good morning, brothers and sisters. Yes, I know say plenty parts of the world on a morning, and thank you very much and welcome, brother Abdul Toué. Thank you very, very much again, and I for say boku thank you and welcome to another prominent brother on this platform. We now brother Sal Songo, Brother Songo say, this man, it doesn't mean he's prominent on your platform. Don't give him the right to speak condescending way to any and all people of Sierra Leone. Speak to the issue, not personality. Thank you so much for your comments, Brother Songo. Brother Songo, anybody in this platform prominent to we. So we call them VOS family. So we all have family, just like how you family man, somebody in your family prominent, important. I just make it simple. Everybody important. If even they call for the first time, you're important. And so in terms of saying people and they speak condescendingly and stuff, people that we don't deal with we for a while, no say clearly VOS we no they allow this platform for them kind talk then they. It just happens say again I will go back and listen to that call day. And then if at all not the same way we understand them, then I go talk to a brother, but not very good brother regardless. And again, as somebody we maybe out of frustration, but that is a no, not something we condone. And if anything at all, we always they preach unity. Contrary to it in the politicians, then they preach in Salone. So I just want to make that very clear. And thank you so much again for your comment. And Babs Karim, thank you so much for we join. We say so plenty talk una fan better do. Okay, well I don't know who side the plenty talk day and stuff like that. But a very simple brother, if or brother or sister, if you listen a plenty talk, guess what? You go find better thing for do. They engage with self for see how we can rescue we country. So if you feel say na boku talk, again, you can go find something else for do with your time. Thank you so much though for where you join, and we truly appreciate you for joining this program. So Ramadan Barry, thank you so much. Say good morning, VOS. So, me famble them, I know say time down the battery, but let we play that video we show Sierratel folks them, representatives them, we then do with Lamrana, and I will come right back and talk to it, and then after I will play President Bio in comment, part of the speech we give during the military day holiday. Let we able get the perspective, and then I will comment on that as well, and then we will close the show. For Lance and Adumboya, with sister program, we will make and Edwina, we will make videos them. We will extensively look into the issues then they, because we not get enough time for go through all the issues then they, because we want also for accommodate the callers them. So again, I truly appreciate the calls them, and let we watch this video together, and then I will come after this video and talk, basically amplify what we don't talk about and try to see how the government will address issues like this. When I not go nowhere, I will come immediately after this video.
What's in the current situation? We run a story last week. We talk about working for months without salary, and people we don't retire, we still not get them benefits. This morning while they talk about Sierratel, people and they ask me, Sierratel still they exist? Una still they work, then still they, then they operate? What's in the situation?
Well, we still they exist, but in the small capacity, we get one facility by opposite by IPAM. That's not by library, Sierra Library. One of the sites that they will for maintain for now, because nation where every part is down, nothing in the function. So maintain that at least if investor will come like see something alive, because investor will come buy die good. So they maintain that the managed life small. But the situation terrible. Really terrible. I want to give a short background about Sierratel. In October 2022, a staff representative write letter to President. And President say for ladies matter to rest, so he send the letter to DJ Safa by then, Chief Minister. Say let's Sierratel matter lay to rest. I think there was a great defiance to the president. Up till now, we don't see nothing. So we don't cry to no son, no go, no media house, no go. Pass all the council not today. We don't fight to, we don't go to ministry. Also, we don't try. Nothing they happen until we take this matter to Chadi. That is Abdul Fatuma, very transparent and honest man. Since I've come in, I writing first letter to the president. He write that letter there. At once, president respond. Then the secretary to the president attached the letter to Mr. Fatuma in document. He sent on the Ministry of Communication and Innovation. So this matter for little rest now. He said because the first one have been defiant, other one back don't come. But then see to this matter, I don't serious. Because situation the rest they worst every day. So then try for come together and call Mr. Abdul Fatuma on a meeting. So I asked Mr. Fatuma say for work with them together for put this thing to rest. Mr. Fatuma tell them, so when I just go ahead, una president don't do a job for the media, do una self do na you. Say, but only that anything una do when process they go na they report to we and they go report to we go make the complaint. I think so until they get too much, nobody will respond to it again. Until it's right for checking for nothing that happen, it gets the permanent secretary, Mr. Kamada, they tell us you una matter then do on them. So then come together Ministry of Labor and Ministry of Communication and Innovation. They work all staff liabilities, those up to 326 billion volumes, 326 million millions. And they work then send on the Ministry of Finance for the needful. I said they tell you up till now, nothing not happening.
How many staff will they talk about? So
at first, when this government came into power, is over 400 staff. But you know each again. Some they resign. Some they left. As I tell you, 18 staff would all lower down the grave now due to depression, frustration. People don't die. Some they now over 30 with the personal treat. Some I'm half mad. One of the party meet me then this I say, hey Mr. Kama, I say they die. So I no go get me money. They work for 30 years. It's close to 70 now for me retired. They wait for money. Then they plenty. My colleague will talk on that one day. So the suffering just to get worse every day. But what thing can baffle me, the president is a grassroots man. Now be friend. And they get 2 lines where me just come around. Now we go install them for them. They go na Tower complex for this land now. Try for help until get our installation day. So like we be talking common. So when they take over as governance, all of Sierratel will begin celebrate. So young man don't come. Because now we friend will be talking common. When the line falls itself, we go in numbers, we work by zone, we do fit for do that work for them. Passing say, okay, now then people are doing installation, make them go ahead for them. So now we friend. So when they talk about so we can better. So the surprise why would they suffer to the like today, 23 months without salaries, when are we young man?
23 months?
Now without salaries.
3 months?
Yes, without salaries. Backlogs, medical and
work every day?
We the reports because no one say we abandon job. So we go report on sign and they are around.
So I tell the management you get boss with the reports.
Management day, even the board chairman with president appoint, Titi will not sabiam. As board chairman, the president appoint and Titi me are not sabiam. You need to talk to him, need to see him. The fenam for see and Titi will not able to see him.
Me fambulem. This year bio. As soon as self do ye. Again, this not a headline no more. This not true story. This we bother and say because of the hardship, how many people don't die connected to this issue. And then they appoint you as the head of the institution. Able address from the time where they appoint them. So clearly, it come through say, even address the entire staff. Ebo. So you see the things that some of the things that they talk now, yeah? Plenty of their appointments then they not just favoritism, like favoritism or frivolism, something like that. And one for pull English then I am. So guess what? With all this, 23 months, people and they work for government. Because Sierratel is still under government, if I understand correctly. Government now they pay them. And like how we brothers say, they still they report for work. Because they're hopeful. They hope say then one day gets their salary backlog and then still maintain a job. Because if you stop for work, it's easy for let them fire you and say that you abandon your job. So because I introduced this new topic, let's take a call so I get for do with this topic. VOS, hello caller, which side you call with, please?
Hello?
Yes. Please.
Huh?
Want to reduce the whatever you listen to at the background, please? The
Okay.
volume.
Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. Okay, we'll get you now.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, go ahead with your comment, and if you wish, you can just introduce yourself, let people know that they call, and who say you call from.
Yeah, we call from USA.
Okay.
Precisely from Maryland.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much for your call.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead, please, with your comment.
So I really can't late. So I don't know which topic will be deeper. So I don't know which topic will try for. We try for say so.
We don't do several topics, and
okay.
Whatever you want for talk about, if it pertaining to Sierra Leone, that's fine. If even it not be part of the topic. Well, go ahead.
Okay.
You get 3 minutes, please.
All right. Okay. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yeah. First of all, I'd like to express my thanks to Una for the keep you informed. But the present situation of the country related to politics is just a mess, a mess. But all that mess they put by APC. APC they cause the mess in this country because they so I know what I go say about them. When I win the election, when I should say when I win the election, 2023, when I allow for letting take that election in our hand because of differences. You see, I'm really sorry for the APC because APC let them just forget about power. That I go tell you for sure. Because Maada Bio will rig the coming election. That's not sure. And APC no get for do nothing. They will fight nothing. Because this division wouldn't get force. It ain't APC. You see? So all the problems in that country, they politically APC is responsible. And because the division wouldn't get them quick and say now the country don't go Wasana. See? Because when I get election, when I look at it and take an hand, because of the division. So I'm sorry for we in the country. But because SAPP go give this election when they come back. So I like whatever they do, as long as the way APC they right now. They talk, but they do better. So now my small contribution that one will take on a time. I will call that all the time. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you for what you call and give you perspective. Thank you. God bless.
Yeah.
All right, Fambulem, and again, una no say na ya. We can always allow people for give their own opinion. We say PC win the election and all that, but una know who stand. We definitely we not see the numbers then they even according to the local observers them they say President Bio beat Samoa the first round. It just happened almost say President Bio not get the number we require for let he win first round. I be say now they go be the last call, but let this be the last call, okay? VOS Network. Hello, caller. Waiting your name inside the call before, please.
Yeah, Mr. Cargo, the call again from Virginia, but unfortunately, I break up at the because I'm the phone I can normally listen to. Mr. Cargo, you did at the phone where this brother, the traffic, molest me. He say me naive. Well, I tell him saying naive. Last tell him I don't travel first. No. Last tell him because you see that call. I'm just listening back the playback. Last tell him I don't travel. If you want to get me number, I can call me number, like get me number, or exchange your number together. Last tell him I don't travel. If I don't travel, I ever travel. They say die. Me, I don't go na bow. I don't go Pujaw. I don't go Kainlaung. And we get host na Pol. We get host na bow. We go host na Cambia. We get big hostel. We na Paramount Chief na Cambia. I don't travel. It's America. I don't go past 30 states them. I don't come out of America. I don't go different countries. I don't go Canada. I say this. So I don't go to France. I don't go. I don't travel at the world. I sabi the world. Not so naive. I then have return back. I travel all over the world. You know. I feel like we try for talk against me. I doesn't listen to the program. That the playback I listen to. We're gonna make opportunity for call. You understand? And when Maada Bio talk say APC them, he generalize them. He just call APC them. Me na pure SF people. I get membership card. Maada Bio the card of this country. So we the campaign for him. We make fundraising for him. I know it's today talk because of that they give John the type for talk. Because he talks and I I don't. Now we not the original people of SFPP them. I campaign with Chijankaba. I vote for Chijankaba. Brewa, I campaign with Brewa. So not to send a new post in the talk. I get membership card. Ingo don't send out separate. If you want, I can post membership card for SFPP to write Alessia. So if I criticize them, no, you try the type for talk. You see, me not to picking about 50 years. So let an officer tell you talk to somebody on naive or whatever. I don't travel the world. So say na in them pool. Now, just village account in America. Not to have to make no more. Okay. I don't travel the world. I want to connect the number. Not about the media. No, come threatening the media.
No, wait.
Give me number, Mr. Cargo. Let call me directly.
Yeah, bro. You know. Say you na somebody we very regular na ya, and you know the rules na ya, and you always. They also wish for the VOS continue for grow, and for let we maintain. Wait till they do so.
Yes,
so, and as a family member, we another family member sort of misunderstand the communication. You need for go slow. And
no, because you never feel becoming naive.
No.
Naive. So you're not right for talk so.
That's true. And that name calling, American clear, we need to accept that. But however,
that's the way Mr. James. So no one let that happen. You understand? But you say at the bank constantly, we don't even know. Say me south, other gap up with are they Bokusa south.
Yes, and
most of the people in now can be who are chieftains itself.
I don't get no doubt.
What's by now you talk to Bobo.
That way we you they even help out for picking way, physically sabi. That speaks volume. And you always the advocate for let people and push the VOS scholarship program go before. You encourage people them. Again, that thing where you accuse you of saying you lump all the Southerners and stuff. Maybe I missed that. But let we try for
let me say if I use so you understand me, and then with the second they try for talk, it always they pull self exception. It always use the word say this, which is bad. You see the problem, which do to other people.
Okay, bro. Again.
Give me number. If you get your number, give me number. Let call me directly.
No, I know one confrontation. Okay, I know on that. So, and again, if in the listen, I just want for we understand.
You don't mind for give me number. Let take me number. Call me number. Call me number directly at the phone. I will give me number right and then call me.
No, please. Una can go back and forth on the comment section and Launa resolve them. I know it's no tension here because
Mr. Kabo, what you say? Thank you so much, Mr. Kabo. I don't know that.
Yeah.
You see, this program also in a very nice program for the listening program, and because it's like they teach we all, you understand. If somebody make mistake, we all can make mistake. We all liable for mistake and come back and say sorry. You understand what I mean?
Exactly.
If Mr. Kabo had used the opportunity, don't beg on my behalf. And I would like to say this is a platform we love, we glad for them all the time. If I talk something hot time, I'm very sorry. Because I don't make exception, I'm very sorry for that day. But if you look at the public back and tell me say naive, I'm not trouble. You don't even know me.
That's
you never know
true.
me. You understand me? Which is completely wrong.
So again, I'm glad where you acknowledge your own communication error day. The way we the country day, so tension day, and we always love that country day. We get frustrated. It just happens say some of we maybe we calm, but other people it's sufficient for let them vex. So thinking me self for vex, but I can look and say not productive. if we all vex at the same time. So I want to say beaucoup thank you for where you render that apology there. And let me try, you see the politicians, they're not exactly this they do. They do this kind of thing. I make them can generalize, but me you two want fix the country. We want for appeal to your neighbor, your brother, you regional person or whatnot. Let we know they use the rhetoric, and it's very wrong for like the politicians. Then they generalize, but then they do them in their own interest, their own political short-term goal, and no matter today if they win the election, then kind talk, then they cause division as long as them first aim now for win. And I happen with President Bio, they don't talk so much things then we divide the country, and now able forget the country for being as peaceful as the way it be meet up. So thank you so much, brother.
Give me 30 seconds. On behalf of VOS family, at the Begu border and at the south, if I do anything to hurt them, I'm sorry from bottom of my heart. But I don't mean for saying that all of them anywhere at the time for Tefa, because we say south anyway, we get different people in there. Like I took no we get the different people who come at the north Kande and at the east Kande, they can Tefa. So if they're not saying no more a peak for saying no more, I mean certain tribe, no. I not call certain tribe, no, I don't say no more the south people them. They're not saying no more. So anybody that exists at the south is the southern. But let me say a lot to you, Mr. Kagbo. I don't travel at the world. I don't travel. Why don't I travel? Now, if I talk to South, I mean, they're all born in Sabide. Then the person don't travel. You say, "Bo," but I talk to Sabide, "Bo." Somebody didn't know Sabide said, "Kainlaon, Pujan." All they said at Sabide. Not to say that Sabide. Sabide said, "I don't live there. We get houses and they don't do a lot of things and they." So not to say that Portugal. I love the country. Just that the only thing I say. Like I, Mr. Kagbo talk and Solomon one piece of that country. Maada Bio for don't face the unity among we all and the county dividing. They already talk. They ever differentiate people and say they don't say more APC them, not under them. Then this is bad. You see what happened? Why I feel, but me not go be like I be. I would also say I'm sorry for that day. I know all that happened at this platform. I like for listening to this platform, Mr. Kagbo. Sorry, Mr. Kagbo, if I even use that word they ever then officer tell me. I don't know that person. It makes me say me to Abdul anyway. Yeah, I made it up not to Abdul.
Now that's make me facing a different person, but for the fact say you acknowledge and now for tell you plenty thank you, then they show leadership and they show maturity. And brother Yusufu, if Yusuf they listen, again we brother do apologize and a nice for una exhibit maturity and oneness. Remember, one nation, one country, okay? And we all now one big family, extended family. So the VOS family. So thank you so much, bro.
Zakabo, if once I can post me membership card of my SMPP, take to this bench on pay 2025. I send them to you like tell and say you confirm as you don't receive them. If you only know that
no, not necessary.
Okay.
I know that.
Okay.
So necessary. You don't publicly render apology to all the people where you generalize, because they watch the comment and all that. So I'm not be able to pick that side, and I'm so glad we render general apology, then therefore be sufficient. And see this platform, we they try for move away from them generalizations then they. So thank you so much for when you show them.
Thank you to you and thank you to Yusuf again. Thank you, my brother.
All right. God bless you, sir. And God bless you as well, Yusuf. Brother Yusuf. Thank you. God bless. Take care, bro. All right. Fambul them. You see why I love VOS? VOS with a practice, with who they preach. And repeatedly, we people away they call, wait on there with we. And this we brother, he acknowledge say make mistake. And unfortunately, sometimes can they way people they at the phone or can they read comments and stuff. So I not be able for pick that side and I apologize on his behalf, and himself don't come and render public apology. I wish the politicians then able for take them then good example here where we they show na VOS. So fumble them again. I'm not gonna talk too much because I don't go way over time about the video about the Sierratel, but it's so sad. And look where somebody don't retire. they think of in retirement money, wanna hold them up. And some of them people and they do not get any external place for get money. And even so safe. Now their rights, they're paying to it. Just like how we get now social security and Canada, we call it CPP, Canada pension plan, where you dey work, you dey pay into it. So now money where now you say save money, you have to say the government go top them up if you not get enough there and all that. But now your money you put into it, that plan day. So why therefore deprive you, not for you get your money? And all entire, you say they lead the country for make life better for people. But like how the person talk, is say them be even feel say their own brother don't come, their own person don't come because they personally sabiam. And yet look how it turn out. You even appoint somebody where that person, not even, I doubt if sometimes they go to the office for something. It just maybe they collect salary. Because at Maada Bio, it's so unfortunate though. Maada Bio, na the wrong person we elect, na that country day. Na the wrong person. Maada Bio not good for that country day. It's very clear though. And unfortunately, At the process. So now we just the appeal. Then people here say we don't line up. So yeah, plenty of them women not even believe say safe. Then get waiting it take for push that country they go before. But it's not the process. The only thing is where we they elect both SLPP and APC because it look like saying then two party then they get for command the majority for the next election. Because the way the country is structured politically, and I feel say a third party between now and 2028 will make major dent for prevent either APC or SLPP for form the next government. So this now appeal to President Bio. They are looking to the people that were responsible whether or not President Bio were given in the Agbagba, because I've always say the Labour minister, I've always say, the other people in back way involved, like NASIT, for looking to them people like retirement money and all that. The need for really take this very seriously. Because it hurt people and I don't feel it's an exaggeration where it says some people the puelats don't kill them. I don't feel it's an exaggeration at all. And this, somebody not go watch that particular interview there and say the guy get personal grudge against the government. It make it clear, say then Sabiam, they know him personally. And it make it very clear, saying some of the issue we don't start from the previous administration. So this, we for take holistically, let we not take them from party lens. With party lens, we will miss the particular thing way this story they tell we. So now let play for President Bio, then just cut them. But let just show the part where talk about military coup, where it condemn a military coup, and then I will come and wrap up the program for tonight. Let we watch now short clip we excerpt from the entire speech, but this now just less than 5 minutes. So let's watch them together and I will come right back after it.
I speak today not only as head of state, but also in my capacity as the current chairperson of the ECOWAS Authority of Heads of State and Government. Across our region, we are witnessing worrying trends. The rise of unconstitutional changes of government, the erosion of democratic order, and the misuse of military power meant to protect the people. From that regional perspective, I speak with clarity and conviction. There can be no justification for coup d'etat in a modern democratic West Africa. Sierra Leone understands this truth deeply. We have lived through conflict. We have paid a heavy price. We know that instability cost us a lot. That is why on the 18th of January this year, Sierra Leone commemorated the first National Remembrance Day in order to honor the victims of our decade-long civil war and to remind ourselves that peace, once broken, never easily is regained. I know personally, as a retired brigadier general, what command demands and what resilience requires. Because the oath to defend the nation also demands the discipline never to betray it. Sierra Leone's painful history must never repeat itself. Distinguished officers, men and women of the Republic of Sierra Leone Armed Forces, your institution has traveled a long and difficult road. The RSLAF has confronted its past. It has reformed. It has rebuilt trust with the people of Sierra Leone. Today, you are recognized as a professional, disciplined, and constitutional armed forces. You are entrusted not to seize power, but to safeguard the peace. Not to undermine democracy, but to defend it. Today's RSLAF does not rule the people. It protects them. There must be no place, now or ever, for coup d'etat or unconstitutional change of government in Sierra Leone. The era of military interference in governance is over. The era of disrupting our hard-earned peace is over. Your loyalty must remain firm to the Constitution, to civilian authority, and to the democratic will of the people of Sierra Leone. As ECOWAS chair, I will continue to work with my peers to reject the normalization of military takeovers in our region. But leadership begins at home.
Me fumble them for some reason. I know say some of una self go try for ask una self this question. Bio the thing where they write for it can read them before it say them publicly, because it they read that in speech they like saying as somebody completely different from the reality. Because the bio where they read so, given all within that speech they say, it be different from the bio where they rule the country. So it talk and defend democracy. And at the same bio, you see, again, now it makes some thinking the social media will get for be careful. We really get for be careful. Remember, for some of una will be join VOS, they will talk about that. Now Al Jazeera, Bio deny, say they not fire tear gas by APC people them, they not kill anybody in APC office. Where international news say that. That same interview day, Bio say you get quote and unquote good coup for justify the coup way inform. Again, if you own time, you justify the reason for taking over as a military officer. So now they say no place, no day in Salone or anywhere within the region for military coup. So they condemn military coup. They feel say the first thing force. I make us say social media. Like we don't become civilian president. The first thing first way for be try for do for apologize for the military coup when we be part of. Then it go make sense for like condemn them. But if somebody watch that in interview there, and that interview there, a recent interview, where I think about 2 years ago. So for say in modern time, we don't move away from the 90s mentality. And yet, and I make the interview, ask him, I say, okay, well, what about the coup them now, the other place that will take place? Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger, Guinea, Conakry. It pause. Enable no how to answer. So it be in a very difficult dilemma if it be condemn them and then go ask them, what about you? So, but at the same time, it's therefore justify your coup and yet condemn coup in general. It make any sense, me fambulem? And then it talk about saying no place na Salone. Salone no go tolerate unconstitutional takeover. But guess what? The coups them not to the problem. Because otherwise, why where people then take over, you get citizens then they come on at it and dance. Now because of the science in the last resort for get rid of the thing where President Bio they go through so. They put Salone through so. Bastardize the Constitution or respect the Constitution at all in the name of saying a civilian government where people then talk, as in the case of Lansana Doumbouya, Edwina Jemiru, our Hunt, and the list goes on. And then recently, Zainab Sharif, where they put warrant of arrest shamefully. So they all talk to one thing, the injustice where they go in that country, whether not political injustice or legal injustice. And then they will no say, not a part of the democratic principles. Because the democracy we're supposed to be the one who they practice, that democracy where everybody, every Salone person, feel protected by the law of the land. Look what happened. We just talk about Edwina in case the Constitution say 72 hours, then lock them up for about 150 hours, so double that 72 hours. And after that, they now make no statement for make the public know the rationale for even the arrest. No statement. And according to one of the callers, say allegedly they torture him. And then you fast forward to the Secretary General. Say Maada Bio thief the election. And where in a literal sense, it's true. Because otherwise, waiting at the reason for adamantly refuse for let them publish the disaggregated result by polling station. Because they make like say it illegal for do that. But they only use one side of the argument, saying the Public Elections Act, no mandate, no force corner for doam. But the flip side of it is, no prevent corner for doam. So in the interest of you showing the world, say yes, the Sierra Leonean people give you a clear mandate. Now you for really champion that case day. And it's not going to be considered interference because you, the interpreter, and say, if you push for that, you go be seen as interference. No. You get an act of parliament where now the Public Access to Information Act. So any government information what you want as Sierra Leonean, you through that act day, you can ask that particular agency day for force whichever institution gets that information day for Guiam. So through that act day, President Bio under a legal framework, is able for do that. But up till now, so if it bother you for let people say them, but yet you not feel say you owe Sierra Leoneans them and also the international community for come clean, ask the person, make it be corner in responsibility now for explain why and all publish the disaggregated result. Yes, they're not force them for do them, but at the same time, no law nor they will prevent them for do that. So now what we call best practice. International standard, best practice. So now, it look like say, now in shadow, it is scared so. Because if we really need a fear, not is scared in shadow, waiting for warrants, this kind of warning. So to me, they come through saying the pathway it take. In no say that they now every day where it push towards in path of maybe manipulate the 2028 election, and given that now intention, it lay the groundwork now for scare the military. Because at the last resort that, if Salone people them decide not for vote for you, you manipulate that process day, you force yourself for still remain in power. People then come out for protest, say, they don't like the direction of the country under your leadership. You frame them as terrorists and way down there forbid their civic right. You deny them their civic right. So whose other viable? I use the word viable. I don't use legal. The other viable, waiting I mean, the other possible ways for pulling up power, if indeed, like how they see other African governments, them, they find way for manipulate the constitution and strengthen them, then grip na power. If not done, you self they try for do, we make you did. Because if now your legacy, I make us say the bio we talk versus the bio where they rule are two different people them. Because if you they think about your legacy and you they talk fine one about for strengthening with democracy, but Salone no go na this path. And I go na this path at all. And I'll show you headline example. Say we did the wrong path. And yet when you talk fine. If Salone be then at the right path, look this one. Pasita Michael Bax Ali Kaba says bail must not be selective for somebody where they defend constitution. Then go say this about your government, about a particular institution we're supposed to be one of the 3 independent branches of government. Because the headline here, non-Sierra Leoneans then they read them, and given waiting they happen. Look what happened. The time where they for bring this guy in a court, a go court. And then the magistrate, afraid, he decided for walk away. And anecdotally, or allegedly, the reason why he said the place too crowded. And he said the number of people that will go for represent Lansana Doumbouya, because according to JFK, while I listened to the interview, he said over 100 lawyers they volunteer for defend Lansana Doumbouya. But even so, if una believe say the process where una they take, the process where una they judge Lansana Doumbouya, now the proper process, and not for matter how many people then go for defend them, you just need for stick to the law. But because una believe say the process no go according to what in the law books, what the constitution say, that make you afraid. All this they happen under your watch. And the main reason for Lansana Doumbouya go waiting and go through so, now because, quote and unquote, they say, they refer you as thief man. And we're all over the place. And Esco Omano be don't hand over power it. During your campaigning, you campaign on saying all sort of things, just like how the other callers say. How APC blanketly, now I am them and all that. But yet, you not the kind person now under your watch. They use the law, the so-called cyber law and stuff, in a way where not to that is supposed for be. Not to that's not the reason we make a believe say, but APC people and support them. Because as usual, una they sell the notion saying, oh well, this go good for the country, and another way they had us worry at the time, even come now VOS, where we distinguished lawyer, Mr. Shilon Warner, said this not slippery slope, not too much power. Una they try for grab so. They want them. And now they see so. But at that time, even APC, yes, not true. Because, people, they do all kinds of things on social media. It's nice for let people face consequences and stuff. But guess what? The thing where they say, they preach for, promotes that particular law, they're not in the happen now. So President Bio, it's sad as Sierra Leone. Because 100% are not like military rule. But unfortunately, if what you they do so you continue, now you they try for manipulate the election. And I don't tell people them say, President Way just happen say, people them for whatever reason, then consistently they give this man benefit of the doubt. But President Bio, his strategy very clear. You're able to see through him. His strategy now for manipulate that constitution in a way that it will go a third term. It's very clear. Because otherwise, all the thing the way that they argue about so, not to them now we issue. Like, I don't remember say anybody complain other than maybe in the BO or say, oh, for like you get 55% now issue, it go bring kata, it cause issue now the country. No. All the thing where cause the tripartite and everything, now for release the disaggregated results by polling station. So now they say, oh, electoral reform. And all the electoral reforms, we don't remember say that. In fact, they tend for even reduce people then way for all the government accountable. So now from 7 days way for appeal the rulings, they reduce them to 3 days. So tell me, how can they improve the system? Where you for even expect for let them push them further and open wider window, and in the process, and then say by this particular time, if at all they need for use 3 days, it will be 3 days for release all the disaggregated results by polling station. So anybody we want challenge the result, go able get the full number, go able crunch. So when I say in 3 days, the ECSL for release all the numbers them by polling station. So people can get access to the full result. And then you can say now 14 days, 2 weeks after that all release all the result, you get 2 weeks for appeal the result. And then for they inaugurate the president for allow whatever legal challenges and everything. Then he even decides, okay, well, for the president take over power, it will be a month or 2. So if you don't launch your case in 2 weeks after we don't get the disaggregated result by polling station, all the results them, and then they give a month. So within a month, if I don't finish with our case day, they make the judiciary expedite the process for listening to all the protests against the result. Then they go make our country more peaceful. But no, see how they twist them? So instead of 7 days, where the 7 days not even enough because they not force the guy for publish the result. So then when you go before a judge and say, well, I believe say the number where they release, they're not correct. And then they ask you, okay, well, where you own alternative numbers them for proof say yes, the numbers that were then published not correct. So say they pull the numbers then where the constitution say the only person where for release numbers then publicly relating to the constitution and be credible numbers them now ECSL. Now they no more get a mandate today. So whether the numbers then correct or not, any other person will release the numbers then they and feel say go water and court. We all know some of the issues than that. But yet we go round, try for please the president because it gets intention for make the country go through a path of undemocratic means. So Mr. President, again, I hate military rule, but if you push Salone, take the thing that we don't gain, that democratic strives where we don't get from Tijan Kaba to Aneskouma, my brother or my uncle, you lie. Because now the same way Alpha Conde na Guinea be think. Say, oh, people don't accept me, I don't manipulate the constitution and everything. Look what happen. I believe say the possible least expect. Then go after him so. And then fast forward now Niger. Instead now somebody were close to the president, then kick him out. Even though in Niger case, you go say, okay, well, the justification not be as clear as in Guinea's case. It just happened almost say, then take him say, if they rule against quote and unquote the majority people them. So people if they suffer too much and if they marginalize another set of Nigerians. So the military think therefore kick them out. But look at Gabon. Gabon now somebody way very big, very close to the former president, and kick him out. So please, for offer this because you know ECOWAS chairman and all that stuff, then they no just vague, an ordinary threat for like you able for bring that country there together, not create any atmosphere where for warrant the military for stepping. My brother, my uncle, and for rule the country well. So if you rule the country well, where military then want for make anything safe, the civilians then will baranta. And that coup message there or something, somebody go leak and say, no, this is a very good president. He don't stabilize the country. They rule the country democratically. And all the advantages then they. That coup they go leak. And if they force, no, people then go come on at it. Just like how people then kick you out. Not till you left in your own accord. Now people then pressure you out. Because you overthrown Strasser for prolong the military rule in that country there. Tijan Kabat say I'm very clearly, and not just to Sierra Leoneans, they say he say I'm the United Nation. For let the entire world know, say, you take over from Strasser because you don't want the election to happen. You come with a mantra, say, election peace before election. But the international community with Kaba, James Jonah, the Sierra Leonean people, them all say no. And that make they accept saying, let we come with a system where if USA you they not safe, you can vote any part of the country. Now the reason that way justify that PR. So again, plenty of we all enough for no less to hear. So not twist around and where you supporters then they fool you. Say you're not the father of democracy and now you want to defend democracy. But behind the scene, you they undermine democracy. And now you they try to accuse, say the military then go undermine the democratic dispensation. We're under you. You don't erode the democracy where we don't see improve under Kaba and under Kuruma. You now with a second guess with Seth. If indeed you go left there. Or if you left Seth, you go and plant somebody where go be your puppet. So you get that person there where go be a pseudo third term. Like a shadow third term, you would kind of manipulate the person behind the scene. So me fambulem, again, this, I go talk on and on and on and on. But President Bio, if you scare the shadow, the answer is simple. Do the right thing. Yes, I know say you don't believe in democracy, but unfortunately, now through democracy you come there. So the same way, so if we're left with democracy intact, instead of all the manipulation here to the constitution when not necessary. As a matter of fact, because of time, I will be talked to the back and forth where they go on between APC MP, when Usman Timbo, and he's a lawyer against the Attorney General and Minister of Justice. They say, go through the proper procedure. And we distinguish Mr. Victor Mengot, himself, we don't make him very clear, saying they don't go through the proper procedure for lay this constitutional amendment where they put before Parliament. So, I want to say, Boku, thank you to una all. Let God bless una with una family. But Maada Bio, repeatedly, I will make it clear, given the way they go so, it's not good for that country there. So dear me brothers and sisters, particularly to me APC brothers and sisters, not to in our interest, Maada Bio they try for do what they do, they want for do. In your own selfish interest, because then they go make that country there very unpeaceful for we. And we know say with peace, without peace, we will get the desired development na any nation. So now make is supposed for be in on our own interest as SLPP supporters for condemn this whole constitutional manipulation. Because you ask yourself, all the thing that we then say for change and all that, kick against the tripartite, bring them on, you ask yourself, what's the reason? And not to them thing and they Sierra Leone really desperate for right now. All the thing that we then propose, when they try for shoving our people in throat. Because the presidential for win president, for be president, you forget 2/3 of this, all that nonsense then they. We know say not to bring we to this situation where Lansana Doumbia they call him thief man. We know that. We're okay with the 55% because somebody said in our village, he understand that. All they need for tell them is, you not get 55%. That person will tell you, they go on off. Very simple for understand. Now they want complicate them. With the simple one, they're not able to resolve them legally through we own court system. You get for push them for going to table through in a form of tripartite. My family I for tell una boku thank you una listen. Let God bless una with una family and let God direct we politicians them, because unfortunately now then gets the country go before one at this point, because at the end of the day now them they decide, because this manipulation all, like I say, the ordinary citizens them, they don't left them out of it. Because you see, it is forced now for appoint somebody. And remember, the other thing again, I can go on and on with the story. But the other thing again, this person where it is forced, not for go through waiting and suggest now the tripartite. It is forced for like it be the permanent ECSL boss. Guess what? The person are acting right now. It can even act till 2028. And they elect somebody else after 2028. It gets the mandate there. Because not acting. So you ask yourself, waiting at the rush with President Biono and go through the tripartite arrangement for let them get people them way forced to fall. Then get selection committee or searching committee, I will say. Searching and nomination committee. So let's just explain in simple way. The way how they agree at the tripartite, saying therefore set up a committee. With this committee, people that we want for the position for be ECSL boss. You just tell like when they apply for job. So then go apply to this committee, send their resume and all supporting document, and the committee will go through all the applications then and then they shortlist, let's say 3 out of all the people that we apply, get 3 names them to the president and say, we don't go through just like our HR, because some of we within a position of senior position, we don't say we want for hire somebody. We just tell HR, say now then criteria, here how they look, screen the people them initially, and then we go interview the shortlisted candidates. Because you know we're able for interview, let's say if now 1,000 people apply, you know we're able to interview 1,000 people them. So you they ask HR, you give them your criteria. And then HR go look through that criteria there and say, okay, well, based on your criteria, we're able to narrow down to 5 people then. And then you go now, you interview them 5 people in there, and then you choose the best candidate. Exactly the similar process the tripartite suggest. So let them get a search committee where they search and go through people's resume and then nominate them people and they give a shortlisted candidates. Now say 3 people them. So it left to the president now for choose among them 3 people and they. So you wanna see how the process for be really fine. So that way they now, the president not get for determine who that for upfront will get the position. Because then 3 people in the way that they send their names then to the president, then people and they then qualify already. Because the searching and nomination committee don't make sure say the people the way that they bring their names then to the president, they all qualify. It can choose any one of them. In a brilliant way for prevent that way where you go choose somebody where go show loyalty to you. But what did he do? Because it gets on hidden agenda. They say, oh, no. Something where they don't sign to. Oh, no, I don't go do that. I go back to it in the Constitution. Say I go appoint anybody and then I just consult to now or wait to me, not to even consultation. Now inform. FYI, now this person I choose. So go carry name na parliament, let parliament go pass and stuff. And we all know parliament. We're supposed to be a place for all the president and in team accountable, or then I rubber stamp. And I make that they come up with all kinds of nonsense way, then self for manipulate the process. Go tell you, say, oh, 2/3 majority mean 2/3 of the people are within a parliament, where that's not the intention at all. All around the world, we then talk about 2/3 majority in a parliament. The reason we make them say 2/3 now for make them difficult so people are not going to mistake. For reduce the mistake. I make them major positions them. For remove a judge, for remove the ACC boss, for remove the bank governor, all the sensitive positions then they say you forget 2/3 majority. We the Englishman call absolute majority. Now parliament from the parliamentarians them. The total parliament. But where they want for shove Abbas Bundu, now people in throat because the people in they elect APC for be the majority party in a parliament. You see what they do? They make sure say they set confusion. People are not able for go to parliament and even run away, force their way, then call police for pull them. Say because they get case against them. Where the ECSL boss, we don't get them certificate to say they win election. Where if it take so much process for they pull them. No. Then bulldoze them way, prevent them people and they for be part of the process. And then they come up with the so-called 2/3 majority of the people are present. And then they make Abbas Bundu the speaker. We're at the beginning of Usa Udeso. If I'm here, I want to say boku thank you to all. Let God bless una family. Let God bless the VOS presenters them, and let God direct we politicians then for letting think about the country force. Well, Matilda, unfortunately, not get personal engagement. She not go able for date on Saturday, but by God's will, on a check back next week. Saturday, I think it's 2 Saturdays. So, but I go come next week by God's grace, next Thursday. And then on Sunday, this coming Sunday, I go encourage you now for una tune in to the VOS network because Mr. Shilon and Mr. Victor Mengot, we then self incredible Sierra Leoneans them. They show love for the country in a way for educate we all. As myself, anytime I watch them program, I learn a lot. So let God bless them for we all. And una, the extended family members, let God bless una all. And happy Ramadan Kareem to una all. Or Ramadan Mubarak, whichever way you believe. Let God bless una. And until next week, on behalf of we all, now VOS, my brothers and sisters, now this way, I will drop the cutting. I want to say plenty thank you to now all. And me, na Abdul Karim Kagbo, they say on behalf of the entire VOS, una tata.